When you're dealing with somebody whose fear is real to them, like they believe it as like this is fact. I'm afraid of it. I know I'm afraid of it, but it's based in because it's real.
Yeah.
How do you actually go in and break them of that?
Yeah, I think one of the things is really to have a relationship with it. Most people don't have a relationship with it because they're busy resisting that fear. They're busy suppressing that fear. They don't have a relationship with it. When you can have a relationship with it and embrace it and be with the fear and not allow it to overwhelm you, then something shifts. You know, most people go into fear because they're focusing on all the things in their life that they don't control, that they can't control. What about this and what about that and the weather and this person and that person? And if you're focusing on the things that you can't control, you will stay stuck in fear and overwhelm. If you're focusing on the things in the future that might possibly happen, that may possibly happen, that could possibly happen, then but most of the things that we're worrying about going into a negative future fantasy, most of the things never actually happen.
That's true.
You know, and I believe that it's what you do in the present that's actually going to determine your future. So even if you are in a situation that is currently challenging, a crisis, a challenge, something's losing your home, whatever it might be, staying stuck in fear doesn't actually put you in a resourceful state to do anything to actually shift the situation.
That's true.
So I think we have to bring ourselves back and acknowledge, well, I'm afraid, but take control and bring ourselves back into the moment and ask yourself, okay, I'm afraid, but what can I actually control right now? What can I do right now in my current reality? Yes, I'm afraid, but what can I do right now? Maybe I can make the phone call. Maybe I can call the tax expert, call Toni Patillo, whatever it might be. What can I do right now in this moment to shift my situation and bring ourselves back into this moment? And the other thing that keeps people stuck, especially when they're in crisis or challenging situations, I call it the killer belief. Killer belief creates suffering every single time. And the killer belief is like this. In any moment when you're in a moment of fear or in a challenging situation, if you take a step back and take a look, the killer belief goes like, the experience that I'm having is not the experience that I should be having. I should be having some other experience than I'm actually having right now. That will keep you stuck all the time.
Wow.
And that doesn't mean you have to just sit there and wallow and indulge in the experience and say, you know, woe is me, I'm just a victim. But if you can stop resisting what is, resisting your experience, resisting the emotion, then you can take some space to do something to shift the situation.
Yeah.
To me, that really is what empowers people way more.